us, it's 7 o'clock. It's 7 o'clock.
It's actually 7:01.
Not by my watch,
Well,
and
according to
mine is what counts.
I mean, I'm in Eastern, so it's 8:01 for me.
Oh, but here's the reality: is it was definitely 7 o'clock when I hit start. I can't help that we have a 30-second countdown. You know what I mean? And I'm fine with that.
man, Marcus in here early.
Dang, Marcus got in here quick. Spider-Man was a 2.5 out of 5.
I mean, checks out.
Liked a lot of things, but disliked a lot as well. Also, spoilers, Nico. Don't. I'm not going to read the rest of it because Nico hasn't seen it yet.
I'm a little mixed on the return of, and I get. Actually, it really wasn't that spoilery.
Yeah, I didn't actually read the rest of it because I was afraid it was spoilery.
I mean, his thing is like these two characters. I'm like, if you've seen the trailer, you know they're there.
What haven't seen what? So it feels a little cheap.
But now you're reading spoilers. That's the second.
That's what he's talking about. Ooh,
that's why you read the comments.
Boy.
The weird thing is, I guess the comments were loading slowly for me, so I only have his last one. Wait, why are you here then? Well, we won't be really doing the Spider-Man discussion.
We aren't doing a Spider-Man breakdown. We just have Spider-Man stories and general box office talk.
Look, it's like me.
I could not look at the chat and do that later.
We will probably do a Spider-Man exclusive for the next show because I'm assuming Nico will have seen it by then.
Oh man,
I'm in a little bit of shock that you haven't seen it already.
The weekend was not a fortuitous one in terms of open scheduling. I get that all weekend, but I mean, next weekend is the second weekend has been out. I'm going to go see it.
Okay, well, let's get this started. Let me get the script up. Are we ready? Are you good? You good, Zach? Zach?
Yeah, it's my stupid ass cough.
Choking over there. All right, here we go. On this episode of the Culture Smash Cast,
Netflix goes back to the movies.
Spooderman's in town. Spooderman, everybody.
And Sony finally sees the light. It's the Culture Smash Cast 698 for August the 5th, 2026. I'm Stephen Lackey, editor of the Culture Smash Cast. Nico?
Nicholas Qualls, contributor to the Culture Smash Cast.
Zach boy?
I'm Zach. I'm here. I watch stuff and do things, and
it's so weird. This is behind the scenes information, but we started streaming on Instagram Live, and now I have two screens to contend with, and it's kind of throwing me off a little bit. It's weird. Plus, Zach loves vertical though, so at least there's that.
God, I hate vertical so much. I just had to edit a video in vertical, and I hated it so much.
It's good for you. It's good for you. Builds character. Oh. Anyway, if you're new here, join us every Wednesday night live on YouTube and Twitch. Also now on Instagram Live, starting at 7 p.m. CDT. Suck it. We did start on time. Follow us on your platform of choice and get engaged with the show because we do follow the comments and try to avoid the spoilers. But you can throw them in there. It's fine. We got this. All right, so special thanks to Skinny Mixes for supporting the Culture Smash Cast. Skinny Mixes are coffee, cocktail, and dessert syrups that are 0 sugar, 0 calorie, and 0 to 2 carbs. Head on over to skinnymixes.com and try some of their drink and dessert syrups, such as the white chocolate, salted dark chocolate, and salted caramel. They also feature a variety of cocktail mixes and water infusions. Spice up your coffee or cocktail with less sugar, calories, and carbs. Use promo code CultureSmash for 15% discount on your order. All right. Nico, what have you been doing, sir? What have you been up to since we last saw you? We missed a week last week, so surely you have something to report.
Like a couple of weeks.
Not my fault. Oh, wait, it was my fault.
Kind of.
Not much. I had family in town for half of the weekend, which is why that half I didn't go see Spiderman, and the other half.
For pausing for just a second, now I see why we have the other screen, because when you lean back, you're off the vertical.
Oh yeah, that's good.
there you go.
That's good to know.
Yeah.
So family in town one day, and then went to a birthday party, a friend's 40th birthday party on Sunday, which was at a skating rink, and I haven't skated in about 2 decades. And neither did my wife, and our 3-year-old child has never skated, so that was a fun experience. Other than that, it's been pretty much working, keeping head down, taking care of kid, all that stuff. Not much else.
Zach and I have seen a handful of movies. We missed last week because it was
We had a good
important.
reason.
It
We
was
had a really good
important.
reason.
We
I
saw
remember your reason now.
there was a wonderful movie showing here in the city in the theater, and when it shows, you go. It's a 2016 film, The Handmaiden, Park Chan Wook film. It is
It's
a
10-year anniversary.
Yeah. And it was shocking because we just expected it to be one of the typical Belcourt art house middle of the week showings, where the hardcore people come or whatever. This thing almost sold out. It
There
was
were,
so packed.
you know us. We sit in the front row because one, there's subtitles so Steven could read them. But
Yeah.
like, there were people in the front row, in front of us, and we're like, this is in the 1925
Yeah.
hall. So if you don't know, in our art house, there's this really wide screen. So when we sit in the second row, some of our friends are like, this is too close. I'm a degenerate, so I'll sit basically anywhere outside of the back row. But to sit in the front row of that theater is genuinely a bad time. I've
Yeah,
done it.
you are really hardcore. You really want to be there to do that. But The Handmaiden is a lesser talked about movie from the director, which is kind of crazy for me.
It's like
Like
hot
it's
take.
one
Like,
Go ahead.
it's damn near best film.
It's right there. It's top 3 anyway. Maybe higher. I don't know. It would be really hard. I'd have to really put some thought in it to see where it fully ranked. But I know it's top 3, 100%. And it was a great presentation with kind of a quirky, interesting intro.
They were showing it a part of their queer classics lineup, so it is an LGBTQ thriller film. If you don't know anything about it, also maybe if you haven't seen anything about it, maybe
Don't
make
look
sure
anything up.
make sure your parents aren't in the room.
Yeah.
It's or kids.
Yeah. You don't want that because it is a racy film, but it's a wonderful movie. It's great social commentary. It's a beautifully told story. Really cool little sort of thriller, kind of, but also pretty edgy. Pretty edgy. Really good movie though. But that's what we did. We did something else too. We saw another movie, but we'll talk about that when we get through the box office because that's going to come up.
I was about to say it was a week of being a pervert.
Yeah, it was kind of a weird movie week. It was.
We go from The Handmaiden to this other film to Spider-Man. It's like to go from the extremes.
Yeah,
to
it's like
babies. It's like
right. Decisions were made. Anyway, let's get into the box office then. I see Marcus posting. Zach, keep an eye there, and if there's something we can read that isn't spoilery, feel free to let me know.
It's all spoilers. He's talking about the film and what he liked, what he didn't like.
Oh, got it.
And
All right.
because Nico was here, I would say, Nico, don't look.
All right. So, box
Good.
office number 10 is Young Washington. It made $505,000. It's made 46.4 so far. This breaks my heart to see people spending their money on that bullshit, but okay.
My mom went and saw this. She never goes to movies.
What the hell? Really?
She was like, "Oh, it's so good," and I'm like, "They used AI in it." Well, I couldn't tell. It's like, all right,
I hate it. I hate it.
yep. I'm like, of all the movies you could go see, you don't reach out to me. You don't say,
And-
"Hey, which one's good?"
Exactly.
Nothing. Okay.
Fine. All right, so number 9, we're going to get right into it, is I Want Your Sex. It made $634,000 for its opening weekend.
That's
And
not okay, America.
Are you
it's
sure
not-
that's not the movie your mom saw?
No, this was 2 weeks ago.
Right. We saw this
So
movie.
if this one were out, she would have seen it.
I told her I was going to see it, and she was like, "Oh, well, that sounds like garbage." I'm like, "Look at you judging a book by its cover."
So this is a
I mean, I mean,
right.
she's kind of right, you know.
it's I wouldn't say it's not garbage. What
No,
do you
no,
mean
it's
she's
not.
right?
No. She says, you know, if you're looking for something family friendly, this ain't it.
Yeah. Okay. So this is a movie about a artist, played by Olivia Wilde, who her art is, based around sexual experience, and she hires Cooper Hoffman to come in and be her assistant. And what starts out as an assistant very quickly becomes a very different sort of relationship. Um, it's a spicy little film. Now, there's not like a ton of nudity in it. There is some nudity, but it's a lot of it
There's
is,
boobs and butts, and that's about it.
yeah, but
But
a lot of sexual situations inferred and showed in creative ways and stuff
well,
like that.
the film is just chock full of like vagina and dicks, but it's like artistic like patterns on the wall, or like they're
Yeah,
making like the opening scene is basically they're making like this
don't
drawing.
don't spoil how it's being
No,
made, because it's let's just
they're
say
making a painting of genitalia using something.
and it's
It's
hilarious.
hilarious, but again, it's not it's someone's vagina. It's just a drawing of it. But the
Yeah,
movie's full of that. So
but it's a sex comedy. It does have. I think that there's some parts where this movie, the writers of this movie, are kind of yelling at Gen Z in a way. They're like, "Why don't you like having sex?" It's because there is a monologue in here with the artist talking specifically about Gen Z and the fact that they don't fuck. And it's hilarious. I recommend this movie. Olivia Wilde is great in it.
it also I love that it has this like low budget feel to a lot of scenes. Like
Mhm.
there's one scene where a twist happens, a character realizes his world's been turned upside down, and they do the typical like camera pointing down at someone on green screen going, "Whoa!" like
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
And in any other movie, it wouldn't work. But it
But
totally works here.
it does. It does. It's a small little movie that if no one goes and sees it, it'll be a damn shame because it's really fun.
Yeah.
So we saw that in a double feature with something else that we'll get to in just a second. Um, Number 8 is Evil Dead Burn, still in the top 10. Made $750,000. It's made 31.5 so far.
I
Eh,
mean, I think that kind of says a lot
it does.
considering Evil Dead. I think those
Agreed.
box office numbers, they say it all.
I also think it was a risky time to release that movie, and it backfired. Didn't work out for them. I don't think,
Yeah.
because it's completely.
October it was right there, man.
It was right there. Number 7 is The Invite. It made a 1.2. It has made 22.7 million so far, and that also is a damn shame because this is another. What is going on? This is
Olivia
also
Wilde just can't get a win.
well, and she's also doing a lot of spicy stuff. The Invite is also fantastic.
Yeah.
Also, highly recommended. That could end up in a top 10 list. I don't know for sure, but it could
I don't know.
happen.
Might be in a top five currently.
Could happen. Number 6 is Hadestown the musical. It made two.
Now.
Hadestown. It made 2 million. It's made 18.2 so far. I don't even know what this is.
So it turns out when you release a filmed stage production in theaters,
Mm-hmm.
people will go see it. It turns out if you put that shit on Disney Plus and then 5 years later decide to put it in theater, no one's gonna go.
Yeah. Well, there you go.
I mean, I'm
Anyway.
not talking about Hamilton. We're talking about Hadestown, which I didn't see. So
I didn't see it either. Number 5 is Moana, the live action Moana. It made 5.6. It's made 15 so far. What or 115. 115. Still an epic failure for this movie.
yeah.
Good. I say good. Number 4 is Minions and Monsters. It made 6 million. It's made 168.5 so far. This movie's going to be profitable, but it's a huge drop in popularity for the franchise. And honestly,
Finally.
of the Minions movies, I think this is one of the better ones.
Yeah, I just want them to stop though.
I liked it, unlike the others that are just kind of like whatever. Number 3 is Toy Story 5. It made 6.7 million. It's made 462 million so far. It has crossed the $1 billion mark globally. It's so funny. I was looking at this earlier, and people talk about, you know what? I'm gonna save that for later. This is gonna come up again. I'm gonna save it. Anyway, number 2 is The Odyssey. It made 51 million. It's made 395.5 million so far. Love The Odyssey.
Did we talk about that?
What about it?
Did we talk about it? I cannot remember. I think we did.
I think so. I think we did. Anyway, Banger of a movie, incredible movie. If we didn't,
Marcus says Hadestown and Hamilton is so good.
oh, all right.
Um, I can't talk about Hadestown. I can talk about Hamilton. Eh.
There you go.
Everyone else loves it. I've seen it
I
I like
twice. I don't get it.
I haven't seen it. I'm just not interested, to be honest.
No, I mean, I liked it. I think it's a good stage show. Like I've seen it
All
on
right.
stage. It's good.
That's fine.
Number one is Spider-Man: Brand New Day. It made $360 million in its opening weekend.
Shit.
Wild, wild. And we're going to break this down, what this actually means in a minute in the story. But to Marcus's point about the movie being a 2.5 out of 5, I think that's aggressive. I think that's aggressive.
I'm almost there though.
You are not. You're just.
I will say,
Almost. Like I've heard some people point out some serious plot holes that made me go,
so yeah, over the weekend, I texted our group chat and it was like, "Hey, I'm not going to get to Spider-Man this weekend. It's going to have to be this weekend." And then Zach said, "It's fine." He just said,
That's
"It's
fine."
fine." And my wife and I were both like, "That's probably the most glowing review of a Marvel movie Zach has ever given." That's actually
Post
really
in
high
game,
marks.
yeah.
Yeah, probably.
Post in game, yes.
For me, I will say this. I have a lot of problems with this Spider-Man movie. That said,
Script.
that said, it is unequivocally the best of the Tom Holland films.
Yes.
Hands down.
Yes.
It is the most accurate to the character as far as not, he didn't swing the right way or his costume this. It's the most accurate to the heart of who Peter Parker
It's one of the most that feels
is.
like Spider-Man.
Yeah, it does. It does. And even though most of the movie was not shot in New York, only some bits and pieces, most of it was shot in, I think,
feels like it though.
in England, the cinematography and post-production does a really good job of making you feel that New York thing. And that's Spider-Man goes hand in hand with New York. You don't really have Batman without Gotham City. You don't have Spider-Man without New York. And this is the most New York feeling of any of the Holland films. So there's a lot of good things about the movie. His performance is good. But without getting into spoilers, it's hard to talk about the negative stuff.
Yes.
But, probably the best cinematography of all of them.
Yes. No, it's the best cinematography in a Marvel film for at least 7 or 8 years.
I mean, it's probably true. It's probably true.
The fact that they have fucking shadows on people's faces, like, I know that shouldn't be a big thing, but everything has been so soft lit. The fact that we have contrast in a fucking Marvel movie is worthy of contention.
Well, and I think a lot of that goes to the fact that a good chunk of this movie was not shot on a soundstage. They actually went places and shot, and because of that, you can light it. You don't have to do the Ant-Man and Wasp bullshit where you have to light the people flat so they can blend them with a CG background. That said, there's plenty of CGI in the movie, and some of it is pretty good. Some of it is not very good. That's typical Marvel, but
it's better than other stuff. I've gone to some Marvel movies like Doctor Strange or Fantastic Four and been like, that's unacceptable for this release.
Agreed.
In terms of CGI quality. This, I would say, there are moments that, is it lesser? Sure. But I would still say it's enough to be released.
And it's a step above what we're used to with Marvel. Yep. So
all my issues rely in the script.
Yeah.
Mainly in character and plot devices and kind of the logic of it all. How, some characters in a scene will just get really dumb. They'll be really dumb. Why? Because if they were smart, like they've been established to be, the movie would be over.
Yeah.
And it's conveniences like that to where when you point them out and you go, but this, and then this, and then this, it's like, this is just, the script is just a mess.
Well, I guess without spoiling,
I'm not going to go into detail on.
There are no less than 3, maybe 4 endings in the movie.
Oh, yeah.
It ends.
There's 3 or 4 parts where you could go cut to black.
This is like Return of the King level as far as multiple endings. And also there's one character, and I'm not going to say it here, but there's one character that there's two characters that you could remove completely from the film and it fucking changes nothing.
Yep.
It changes nothing. All that said, I still had a good enough time, and the things that I think are good enough that I'm still sitting at a 3.5. So I think it's a fun time. It's still, I've been waiting for so long for them to get a Spider-Man movie that's back to the level of Spider-Man 2, and they just aren't getting there. But I think if you've liked the Tom Holland movies up to now, this is the best one. So
If
there you
if
go.
if you're a fan of the Spider-Verse films, this ain't it, Chief.
Oh, the Spider-Verse films are still markedly better
Yes.
than this one,
Yeah.
for sure.
See, I can
I
like superhero movies when they're like good.
One thing though, so I want to talk just a second about our experience, because
Oh fuck.
I I usually have a couple of rules about a movie like this one. And one of those rules is you go on Thursday. You fucking go on Thursday. You don't go opening night, okay? You don't do it. And number 2 is inside baseball. The theater closest to me and Zach tends to not have the best crowds. They're crazy and rowdy and loud and
You like going to Walmart?
entitled. Yeah. So you don't go to that theater. You drive out of your way to go to the nicer theater with the better crowds. We messed up. We couldn't go for various reasons. We couldn't go Thursday night, so we went Friday night. And because we were seeing a double feature with another movie, we had to go to the shitty theater. And what
It's
we
not
did, we
shitty. It's just the audience is shitty.
the theater's actually okay. It's where our 70 millimeter is.
Yeah.
You know, so we go, and as we should have expected, it was sold out. Screening was sold out, and the crowd was fucking awful.
I turned to our friend and I went, "Oh fuck, it's 95% sold out." And they were like, "What's the problem? It's opening night for Marvel. What could go wrong?"
And you know what's funny is the kids that were in the theater were absolutely fine. It was it was the older teenagers and the adults that were the problem.
Oh, far and away worse. Yeah.
Yeah, and normally I had 2 people that were behind me that
Talking.
were listening to the movie in headphones because it was a language barrier situation. They were
We are
listening to a
assuming it's a
translation.
language barrier because they were speaking Spanish the whole
Yeah.
movie
Yeah.
between one another, but they were assumedly using their headphones, which both of them had, to
Yeah.
translate the film.
And they were talking to each other the whole time.
But
At-
when you
at
have
full volume.
headphones on, you don't know how loud you are.
Yeah. So I am hopefully going to see the movie a second time because I really want to know.
Hey, this is a really emotionally impactful moment of the film.
Let's
We
fucking
should
talk.
talk.
Yeah.
Fuck's sake. I mean, it didn't affect my enjoyment of the film, but it definitely was like, you're sitting there going like, fuck me. I mean, this might have affected me, but not anymore.
Oh, Marcus says he still prefers Homecoming.
Okay, you
Yeah.
prefer your slop. soup.
Yeah. I'm
I mean,
a
I didn't
disagree.
prefer Homecoming of the 3 movies that were before this one. So
I mean, I would put all 3 of them at a 5 out of 10. They're
I would rate them a little bit higher. There were, especially Homecoming has things I really like in it that help boost it up a bit. But
I would even
say
put
that
No Way Home as a 4 out of 10.
no, I wouldn't do
Yeah.
that.
Remove the nostalgia bait. Remove that shit.
I also in No Way Home, the other thing is Sony and Marvel for some reason are just fucking terrified of giving Spider-Man a Spider-Man movie. Just give him a Spider-Man movie. He doesn't need all these other fools in his movie. But they can't do it.
They can't do it.
And that one really bothers me because you got Doctor Strange, you got all these side characters in here. You got other Spider-Men in it. I mean, there were parts of it I enjoyed. I had a good time with it. But I do feel like, can we just have a Spider-Man movie? Can it just be Spider-Man? And the answer is no, it can't.
No, we got to do the Spider-Man pointing meme.
Yeah, exactly. But anyway, I don't want to say too much more because we'll accidentally trip and fall into spoilers.
Yeah,
because
I mean, there's a major issue I have, but to say anything about it is like spoiler city.
So we'll save it for the next show. Opening this weekend, no one wants to open a movie while The Odyssey and Spider-Man are owning theaters. Imagine that.
Crazy.
Yeah.
So this weekend you have Super Troopers 3. No early reviews for that one. One night only, sitting at 52%. I get why that movie is out, though. That's a romantic comedy, so it's trying to be counter-programming. And then fucking Ice Cream Man sitting at 28%, the Eli Roth movie. So I was gonna go. We were gonna
I was
go.
about to say we were going to go because we'll see trash and we'll just see just about anything. But
Yeah, I was hesitant to go anyway because Eli Roth is just a problematic person at this point. But then it comes out that he full on just fucking used generative AI in his movie. So no,
well,
no,
it wasn't just. I mean, shit. We've been into a film to where there's been generative AI, and I would say arguably there's been one film that I can argue would say it's fine, even though the film is shit.
I
Uh,
don't.
I
I
would
don't.
say I would say Aggro Drift
No,
because it's this drugged out, weird psychedelic. So by adding that, I feel like it
there's there's
actually
there's a
did.
dozen ways to add that without using generative AI.
I don't think it has the money for it.
I then do something else.
There's nothing else.
There's
We shot it in
there's
thermal vision.
if he made that movie 10 years ago, he would have found a different way to do it. When people say there's nothing else, I call bullshit because we had the Invisible Man before there was any kind of special effects. There's ways to do it. You just got to be creative and not be fucking lazy.
Well, what I'm saying is that film is the only example I've seen to where I'm like, I don't agree with this, but I kind of get what they're doing with this morphing kind of look to it. Like by adding the generative AI and leaning into it, it's to give it that look intentionally. Every other instance is like fuck off. It's
And this one, according to what I've read, really wasn't that necessary. They didn't have to do it.
Yeah. Also, the word of mouth on this film has been woo bad too.
Yeah.
So it's not just it's a great film. Unfortunately, they used AI. No, it's like this movie sucks, and they used AI. It's like okay, well,
exactly.
Fuck off.
Exactly.
Marcus says it's in a Sony contract that Avenger main character has to appear. Can we adjust that contract? Because like you're just making the movie longer and shittier.
Exactly. But and I guess it's probably some agreement between Disney and Sony. I guess not just Sony, whatever it is. But it's stupid. It's stupid. All right. So with that out of the way, let's talk about Film Ball.
Oh yeah, I got distracted by your thrilling conversation. I didn't pull it up. So
we're talking here. Well, while he's pulling that up, Marcus also says just a little fact nobody asked for. I just came home from a vacation in the Netherlands, and we went to visit. I'm gonna ruin this. Broek op Lange.
Nice job.
The place from Far From Home. So I can't. I'm not good at.
Okay, I got it.
You're not good at
All right,
words.
you can stop that. You're good. You can stop.
What's cool? You got to visit that city.
Yeah, that's cool.
Now, Fantasy Film Ball does not have updated numbers from Spider-Man yet because that one just came out. So we're going to wait a week on that one.
That's what I think is awesome. We're about to see what it is now and then post the behemoth that is Spider-Man. It's going to change everything.
Do the math in your head. It will change substantially. Okay, we'll do the Discord game first. In the Discord game, Steven, you are pulling up the rear caboose at $39 million. JR is ahead of you at 358. Crystal jumps up from there at $847 million.
God damn.
Woo.
But Derek is in the lead at $899 million.
Damn.
Yeah.
All right.
Then switching over to our game, Zach, you're in the rear at $369.9 million.
In the rear with the gear.
Yep. Then it's me at $398 million. Guess what movie I also happen to have?
His numbers are about to double.
Nathan is in third place at $416 million. Steven is in second place at $568 million. And Tina is in the lead at $676 million, which is about to go into second place next week.
Damn. Yeah, Nico's numbers are about to double. Yeah, that's some bullshit. What's up, Sydney? Good to see you. Good to see you. If you're watching on the Instagram, I am peeking over on my Instagram stream. If you want to ask a question or make a comment about the show, feel free to throw that in there.
It's so weird now having to be super center in the screen.
I was about to say,
Looking,
I'm like,
It's throw it. Oh, it's throwing you off.
Yes.
It's throwing you off.
Yeah.
Perfect.
don't have
That's
to
what I.
move.
That's what I like to hear. So before we get into the first story, I did have a side story that's not really a story, it's just a headline, so I'll just bring it up and we can all celebrate for a second. Sony has announced that they have canceled all Spider-Man spin-off projects. There will be no more Spider-Man spin-offs. Yeah. It just took them so long to figure that out. But not a single one has made money or been successful.
Well, you telling me it's not Morbin time anymore?
It's kind of sad that it's not Morbin time anymore.
It's God, they got morbed with that, you know.
They sure did.
What was that fucking spinoff? The lady one.
Madam
Madam
Web?
Web.
Madam Web.
The lady
God damn. I watched that movie and I don't even remember. Like, I just remember that Pepsi sign just falling on the guy.
Right?
And
Pepsi saved the day in that movie. And some bad ADR. Really bad. Like, record-breakingly bad
just
ADR.
reuse that shot from Spider-Man 2 so we don't have to film it again. Just wholesale reuse that shot.
Exactly.
Don't think nobody noticed.
But yeah, so it's a curiosity at what they're going to do now. Because literally, if they're canceling all that stuff, all they have is just Spider-Man. That's it. So we'll see.
And Spider-Verse is still who knows how far away. Like
Who knows if it's ever happening and when it's happening. So let's jump into our first story.
I guess that's me.
That would be you.
All right, so it turns out Spiderman, Brand New Day. Just in case you had an aneurysm, didn't hear, it's already over $1 billion at the global box office. Right now, it's actually because I'm not reading that article, it's $1.1 billion. Holy shit! So yeah, Sony Pictures announced Tuesday that the superhero movie has grossed 1.1 billion in the first 6 days. It makes it the second fastest film to achieve this, only behind Avengers Endgame, which launched with 1.2 billion in April of 2019. Sony confirmed Monday that Brand New Day has swung ahead to claim the title with $360 million opening weekend.
the title of best domestic opening.
The domestic open, yeah. So this pushed in games 357.1 million, some down to second place. So it's now the highest grossing weekends of all time. And I'm going to be honest, are we going to ever see that be topped?
See, I think we said the same thing about Endgame. We've said that before.
I remember saying it about Star Wars when it hit 200. I'm like, man, that's insane. That's never going to happen. Hey, Tina.
Hey, Tina.
Hello.
So basically, the top 3 films in the box office are like at $1 billion or like 30-40 million shy of $1 billion. So this is like the best year for cinema in terms of box office returns since like 2019. It's insane.
Yeah, and we're gonna get to how that affects Netflix in a minute. But be honest, like I knew this movie was gonna make a lot of money.
Tom Rothman had to say, quote, "The theatrical marketplace is booming right now, and I'm excited about it."
There you go. Did anybody see this movie making that much money opening weekend though?
No. I was
No.
expecting maybe $600-700 million, like total, not a billy.
Can I just say this
Yeah.
again? I hate the Billy thing. I hate it.
You hate Billy?
I hate Bill. I hate it.
What's wrong with Billy?
I hate it. I hate it. But go on. What were you going to say, Nico?
I'm not planning on using a bill. I plan on using billion because it
You
is
almost
perfectly acceptable. No, like it's a Spider-Man film. Spider-Man films have done this historically in the past. Spider-Man, the Sam Raimi film, was the first 100 million box office weekend ever when it came out in 2002. So like it's not surprising that the franchise is continuing that tradition, but I didn't expect it in this iteration, mostly just because of the kind of the downswing we're still in on Marvel movies and Marvel properties in general, if you throw in the Disney Plus shows, because this is also right off the heels of Marvel canceling Wonder Man season 2 despite already greenlighting Wonder Man season 2 earlier in the year. Like, we're still in a very precarious moment for Marvel cinema. But this just goes to show there is one clear, consistent moneymaker in Marvel cinema, and it is Spider-Man. Like, Spider-Man is a true, really golden asset, and Sony's never going to let go of their contract.
Hell no, they will never let that go.
Like they may understand now that they can't do non-Spider-Man Spider-Man movies, but they also know they can still do Spider-Man movies, even if they're just like, Marvel, make this for us. We're just contractually keeping a lot of the money. They're going to keep that deal.
Well, and the thing that Sony has not understood with that is, if you want to do that type of spin-off movie, you can't just put that movie out there. One, it has to be good, and they haven't given us good scripts in any of those movies. But two, you have to do it. You have to sort of ramp it out there. You have to have that character appear in a Spider-Man proper movie. Let people connect with that character, and then spin it off. But the problem is they can't do it because every Spider-Man movie now has a tie-in and agreement with Marvel.
Well, the real successes are Spider-Verse, which is not a traditional live action movie. It's a animated movie.
Yeah.
But then also spinning off of that franchise is the Spider Noir TV show, because that is an excellent TV show and it's really good. Now, I don't know if Amazon has released numbers on how the show is done, so it may not be successful, but it's good.
I agreed with you. I actually had a good time with that movie. I think it had a little bit of that show. It had a little bit of a slow start, but once it got going, I had a good time with it too. Yeah, this is just wild. Why? I just didn't see it coming. Like, I knew this movie was going to make money, but holy shit. I guess everybody loves Spider-Man. Tina, what do you have to say?
Well, I'm sure Nico's already said this. We haven't had a chance to go see it. But I've been hearing really good things. And
Marcus was in the chat saying, "What are you doing here, Nico? Get out of here."
And one of the things that was spoiled for me, which wasn't plot related, but if I had been in theater and not known that this was happening, I would have freaked the fuck out. So it's probably good that I got spoiled. Otherwise, I would have probably squealed like a pig. But
okay, I know what you're talking about. Don't say it.
No,
I don't think you do.
You don't.
Oh,
it's a song. It is a song that they use.
Oh.
It's one of my favorite songs that is suddenly blowing up now, and I'm like, this is amazing, because it's the perfect song, and now it's soaring through the charts because of Brand New Day, and they're actually in your city tonight, Steven.
Oh yeah. Oh
yes, Marcus, loser. In case you couldn't tell from the Tame Impala shirt.
That's funny.
Marcus
right.
seems to be a fan.
I've seen the film and I'm like, I don't know what song they're even talking about. Was he using the credits?
It's the one where it's the one where he's going to the party and it's called Loser.
It's kind of playing in background.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah, but I didn't even notice.
I don't listen to modern music, so it's like name the scene.
You think that's a flex, but that just shows how pathetic your music taste is.
Oh no, they didn't put EDM in this Spider-Man movie. That would be really appropriate.
Did you say? I was going to say, what is out appropriate?
You know what? I'm just going to do this. It's fine. I'm just going to. That's fine.
out appropriate.
Good thing I muted my mic there.
Okay, that's that's fantastic. Out appropriate. Anyway, all right. Well, let's move on to the next story.
All right. Netflix has its longest theatrical runaway in the streamer's history with the Spanish language Oscar hopeful La Bola Negra, the queer epic from Javier Calvo and Javier Ambrosi, known and the Spanish duo known as Los Javis. I assume that's right, hopefully, was originally going to be November 6th until it dropped on Netflix on December 4th. Now it's opening up in theaters October 16th until going to Netflix December 2nd. It's going to be a 47-day exclusive window, the widest theatrical commitment the company has given to one of its titles to date. Previous record holder was Marriage Story with a 30-day release window, And other notable releases were The Irishman, 27 Days, and Roma, which played roughly 3 weeks. So the movie underscores how selectively and how aggressively Netflix has begun courting exhibitors on prestige plays, trying to get those sweet Oscars. David Finch's still untitled continuation of Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, written by Quentin Tarantino and starring Brad Pitt, opens November 25th with an exclusive 2-week global IMAX engagement before hitting the streamer. Greta Gerwig's Narnia is going to be following in February, the first Netflix release to receive a conventional theatrical rollout with a 49-day window, preceding its April 2nd streaming debut. And Netflix got the rights to the U.S. the rights to La Bola Negra at Cannes Film Festival, where it was a pretty popular movie.
So I'm mildly interested in that movie because Netflix didn't make it; they bought it. I'll see it. But what I think is really interesting here is, since Spider-Man came out and made so much money, I've seen I don't know 100 people retag and repost Ted Sarandos saying that no one wants to go to the theater anymore, and I think that's hilarious and appropriate. But at the same time, I think the real story is right here, where for the longest time his goal was to sort of take down the theatrical experience because no one wants to do it anymore. But now I think this signals to me them becoming more of a traditional studio because they're rolling out movie after movie in the same window as all the other major studios. And I don't know how I feel about that. I guess it's good because it feels like slowly in a way they're giving up that nonsense.
Well, I mean, it's a shame because it'll have this Netflix logo, and when I see that Netflix logo on a movie, you skip over it. So
You do.
shame I won't see it.
Well, you say
Let's
that,
see how consistently they also release them for home video.
How about this?
Because
There has never been a Netflix released film, even the ones they buy, to where I'm like, God damn, that was really great. I wish I could own that.
oh, I agree.
Not
I agree.
one.
I agree.
I kind of want to go back a couple of years and find episodes where we're talking about Roma because I'm pretty sure you were kind of jizzing your pants about that one.
There is parts of Roma I find impressive in terms of its cinematography, mainly that oneer in the ocean.
I'm just saying, there's some fanboy moments that I kind of remember from you.
Also, when was that released?
I agree with you, and I remember because he fanboyed about it so much that I went and watched it, and I was like, damn, this movie's boring.
When was that released? 2020? Oh, yeah. I think we can all agree that year we were tested.
No, but you said you never. And that's the thing. You said
Do I own
never,
Roma?
and you did.
Do I own Roma?
No,
go,
but
God
you said you
damn,
never
that's a good
wanted
movie.
to. I'm just saying, you gotta word your words. You gotta do the words.
Buster Scruggs has like a segment or two that's fun, but that's the Coens.
Yeah, I actually don't. I can't think of a single Netflix movie that I.
Would you go out of your way to buy any Netflix film?
You want to know what's no, but there are Apple films.
Yeah.
There are Apple films that I would buy because their quality is so much better.
God, I'd love to have Pluribus on physical.
Yeah, hopefully that'll happen at some point. Yeah. I was just looking at the list, and so far this year, what is it? Super Mario, Toy Story, The Odyssey, and now Spider-Man, all billion-dollar movies in 1 year. Oh, and Michael, also a billion-dollar movie in 1 year. This has been, and you said it earlier, has been the biggest year in box office sales since 2019.
Yeah, we haven't even gotten to like the holiday rush. So.
And we still potentially have 2 more. Yeah. I mean, Doomsday, I didn't have as much faith in Doomsday doing that high in numbers until Spider-Man. Now maybe I'm changing my mind a little bit.
I'm gonna bet Spider-Man has the higher weekend of the two. I don't think Doomsday is gonna top or meet.
Probably.
Yeah, I don't think Doomsday is gonna do it.
But I think there's a good potential that Dune could cross $1 billion. We'll see. I don't know. Did the previous one cross $1 billion? Does anybody remember?
Please hold.
I'm not sure now. Now that I think of it, I think it did.
I'm
715
curious.
was where it topped out.
Oh, 715. Okay. Yeah. So we may have our billions for the year.
It might. It might get like 8 to 9 100 million. I don't know if it'll cross $1 billion, but I am kind of curious because I don't know if it's going to have the fervor that like 2 had coming out of 1. Because I
Right.
feel like it's just been a minute, but I hope so. It's also we're still like months out, so like it's got time to build a hype machine.
And the potential, for it's like a final story, so people can
Yeah,
see it all end. And I will say this: the IMAX footage that they showed in front of the Odyssey was holy shit.
Holy shit. I mean, it
Yeah,
was flipping back and forth, but like they knew how to like, okay, what should our first shot be? Okay, let's go with that one. And it was one of those shots to where I grabbed my seat. I was like, oh fuck.
yeah,
Like,
yeah.
genuinely, it's one of these shots where it starts out really small and then goes real big.
Mm-hmm.
They
Uh,
knew. They knew to do that transition.
it worked. It worked. It got
Yeah.
me hype. Like I haven't been that hype, but now I'm kind of hype, at least for those sequences. All right. So in the chat, Sydney says, "Question: If you have a roundtable discussion with 4 actors of your choice, who would you have at your table?" I think Zach and I should go last on this because I feel like we're both going to say the same thing.
I have a caveat question for that. Do they have to be alive?
Let's say for the sake of argument, living or dead.
Doesn't matter.
Okay. I would probably choose Maggie Smith, Robin Williams, John Leguizamo, and for shits and giggles, probably Florence Pugh.
And
I think that'd be a really fucking awesome discourse going.
what is it
That would
about
be-
that group?
I don't know, but that sounds like an eclectic and fascinating conversation that would be coming out of that set.
Right.
It does.
Right.
So, what specifically is it about that group that makes you pick them?
One, I could just listen to Maggie Smith talk all day. I think she would be sassy. I think Robin Williams would have a lot of depth, but also a lot of humor. Make me laugh so hard.
Mhm.
John Leguizamo, I think he has a lot of like hidden depths to him that a lot of people don't get to see because a lot of people just think of him as like a comedy or like cheesy actiony villainous kind of thing. But I think that having a discourse with him would be really cool. And Florence Pugh, I just want to see if I can get in her pants.
Yeah, she's hot.
No,
So,
I
wait.
think Florence Pugh has a lot of activism ideas going on. So it's like I'd really love to get there, especially the 2 that have died. I'd really love to get their take on like the world and how much it's changed since he's died, since she's died. Yeah.
Did we talk about the Odyssey? Have you guys
Yep.
seen it? You guys haven't seen
Yep.
it
We have
We haven't
not
seen
seen
it
it.
yet because
Okay, because
we have not. Yeah,
because John Leguizamo is in the Odyssey.
Yes.
Yeah.
And it will change your conversation big time
Yeah.
once you see that movie. And Nico?
God damn it. I'm gonna have to steal one of Tina's because Robin Williams is just too good of an answer to like. I would love to just have Robin any more Robin Williams would be fantastic. We'll get to the comments. I just saw Marcus's answer. Okay, Robin Williams, Christopher Reeves, Bob Hoskins, and I need to. I've got all dudes in my head, so I should get a woman in there. But my next answer was going to be James Stewart.
All right. And what about those that makes you pick them?
I wanted to get like kind of different eras of from films that I like. So I like James Stewart in like Mr. Smith Goes to Washington and It's a Wonderful Life, like that era. Those Frank Capra kind of feel good movies.
Mm-hmm.
So I would like that. I like Bob Hoskins. I would just love to talk about Bob Hoskins working alongside Roger Rabbit, like that whole experience of doing Roger Rabbit and then also Super Mario Brothers. I would love to bring it back and go, here's the animated version of the movie that made $1 billion.
All right.
Robin Williams is just always an answer, and I would just like to, and also Christopher Reeve's Superman. I just would like to, talk to him about his outside work of just the cape, but also just what kind of, especially if you have the opportunity to bring essentially the beginning, like there were serials of superheroes, particularly Superman and Batman, in the 40s, but like really the forefront of the modern superhero movie started with Superman in 78.
It did, yeah.
Kind of get your opinion of like, here's the franchise, here's the genre that you kicked into place, like where like, it's not all roses, it's not all great, but I would like to see like what do you think of have that conversation.
All right, I like that group. That's interesting. All right, Zach.
I would probably go. God, I got like 4, but I want to go 5. So
Right.
Yeah. Okay. Fuck it. I'll just say. I'll throw in a 5th one, but I don't speak Japanese. So,
Oh my god!
Yeah. So I would go like Keanu Reeves, Paul Giamatti, Lupita Nyong'o, and Philip Seymour Hoffman.
And
Just to have like a conversation about filmmaking and the whole process of it, much less, you kind of get some personality in there, but man, that group would be fantastic to talk to.
I would love to talk, especially the ones that passed. I would love to have like a conversation of like what was the unfinished work you would like to have done? Like, is there any role that you would have liked to have played, or any kind of project, particularly like with the Hoffman would be good to know that. With Reeves, like if you didn't have the accident in the 90s, what would your career have been?
The only one I hesitate to put on there because I'm like, I don't speak Japanese. Toshiro Mifune would be just
that would be
an insane.
What a conversation! What a conversation that would be.
Yeah,
that would be good.
Yeah, those are probably my picks of just like.
Okay. Let me give you the caveat. If we're accepting that we can have dead people, we can accept that there's not a language barrier in the conversation.
Well, I mean, sure. I mean, if I had to do that, I'm sorry, Lupita, I'd probably throw you out just because. Like, she's like my favorite actress, but like, damn, man, like.
Yeah, Mifune would have to be. Yeah, that's
because Mifune is like, I mean, it's goddamn Toshiro Mifune.
Yeah, agreed.
Like it's a titan of acting.
All right, so before we get to mine, really quick in the chat, Marcus, his picks were a little odd. He went with The Rock, Dane DeHaan, Kenneth Branagh, and Chris Rock. He just likes The Rock. He likes rocks.
Well, his next statement was, he's kidding on that
one. All right, so my picks are Greta Gerwig.
That's an actress?
She has been acting, yes.
Okay.
Yeah, she started.
So does Quentin Tarantino count? I mean, he's done some acting.
No,
right?
no.
Well, no, Greta Gerwig started as an actress.
Greta Gerwig has done a lot of work, sir. You just haven't watched any of
Fine.
it. She was a big time actress before, and she still acts. What are you talking about? She still acts. But anyway, I'm going to go Greta Gerwig. I'm going Ben Affleck, Jon Favreau, and Clint Eastwood. And I'm doing that.
I like you did specifically pick actors that are directors.
That's why, because I want that conversation. Because that person, those people can so aggressively speak to both sides of the camera. I just feel like those conversations would be incredible. And some of them are writers too, so they really can speak to the whole process in a way that a lot of other actors can't. So that's why I would pick those.
Yeah,
I would love that.
I mean, honestly, in mine, I feel like I'd just be happy to be a fly in the wall. Just listen to him talk, And
it's an interesting question because it reminds me of Jon Favreau actually used to have a show called Dinner for Five. That I love that show. I believe it was on Bravo, maybe, or one of those channels. So. And he would just have dinner with people that work in the industry, and they would just sit and have loose conversations about making movies. And I loved that. That was so cool. And I was so disappointed when he started that chef thing on Netflix. I thought he was maybe going to bring it back, and he kind of does. Like, he brings different people on to cook, but it feels like he just kind of brings his buddies on. Like, Gwyneth Paltrow's been on there, Robert Downey Jr.'s been on there. Different,
One thing one thing I did mean to bring up, it was in the reasoning for my picks of people. I didn't actually say it in the clause. So like I had Christopher Reeve and Robin Williams. Another part of the reason I had them two in is because they're actual friends. Like they were college roommates. And we're really close. So I would also just like to have, like how Zach said, be a fly on the wall. I would just like to see them talk and go at it.
I think that'd be great. I'd love to see that. So this was Sydney. This was one of your best questions that you've ever put to us in the chat. If you guys want to be part of the conversation and ask us questions to talk about throughout the show, just feel free to follow the YouTube channel and join us mostly every week. The summer's been a little crazy, but you know, we still have to have a deep dive on Obsession, and now we have to have a deep dive on Spider-Man. So we have those things coming up pretty soon.
Well, if you would record on a day that it's actually my night, maybe we can.
I know, right? It's problematic. It's
Look,
problematic.
We there was a chance to go see like hot tits on a screen, and I'm just saying.
I mean, listen, it's actually. I knew the 12-year-old in Zach would go there, but it is actually a good movie. It is really
great, but like, dude, she is sprawled out in that 235 frame.
Oh my god!
Like,
moving on. God. Anyway, coming out this week on physical media, American Pie 2 is out in 4K, a new Blu-ray, and a Steelbook. If anybody wants that, Night of the Comet is out in a new 4K Steelbook, which I thought we already had that.
Yeah,
so this might be just a reissue. I would swear the Steelbook's been out before, but I think this just must be a reissue. Creepshow 2 is out in a new 4K special edition. I'll end up getting that at some point. Exit 8 is out if you're in for a boring time. Go ahead and get that. Talladega Nights is out in a 4K limited edition. I think also a Steelbook. And People vs. Larry Flint is out in a new 4K. Is that I think that might be Criterion.
No, it's not Criterion. No? It's Arrow.
It's Arrow. Okay, I knew it was somebody doing more of a boutique type of release for it. I like that movie a lot. It's fascinating. But there's actually quite a bit more out this week. Those are just the top picks.
Getting a 4K.
Right, we'll be getting that. Sydney actually posted the answer to her own question, and she picked Denzel Washington, Samuel Jackson, Eddie Murphy, and Morgan Freeman. That's an interesting group.
Sam Jackson was on my list, and I cut him.
Yeah. And Morgan Freeman would be great. I mean, obviously they'd all be great, but Morgan Freeman has been doing this a long time, so he would have a lot to say. And plus, his voice is so presidential, and like he could tell you what to do, and you just probably do it while you're sitting there.
I think all of them have excellent voices. I mean, Eddie Murphy would be interesting just because like the trajectory that his career has gone in, especially considering like the others on there, like the very very wide gulfs of ups and downs of Eddie Murphy's career.
All right, so Tina, you weren't here when we did Film Ball. How do you feel about losing your first place position next week when Nico literally doubles his budget?
Hey, it's okay. I'm still beating Zach.
I mean, true.
Everyone is
and
beating
Nathan.
my ass.
Yeah. I kind of feel the same as you, Tina. I'm still beating Zach. Still beating Nathan. So
it's a good day.
You know, I'd rather be in first place, but at least I'm defeating the two of them. So
yeah,
agreed. I'm right there with you on that. Was it? I had the Odyssey.
If you can't be a winner, sleep with the winner.
Well, no, I pass. I'm good. I'm good.
You know what? Show me how it's done. You go right ahead.
That's not for other people's eyes, Zachy boy. You'll have to talk to somebody else to get your friend porno fix.
He can't say those things now. He's a married man.
What?
What do you mean?
I don't think Nico realized.
No.
Oh, really?
What happened yet?
Oh, well, that's wild.
I didn't get an invite.
Well, it was a small gathering. We didn't want.
I knew when engagement happened. I didn't know the ceremony happened.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
We only want. We didn't. I didn't want like 50 fucking people there, and I didn't want to have people come in from like 800 miles. I'm like, I don't know.
I mean,
people are in town.
But...
Yeah. So it was like 15 minutes in front of the Parthenon. Then we went and ate food.
Yeah.
You know what's
it was
sad?
real simple. I mean, it was like, let's step up, do this, let's get food.
You know what's sad? Zach will get his wedding photos before we will.
Maybe we'll see. Maybe I just hold them just for the balance.
There you go.
All right. Well, anything else before we call it an evening?
No.
No,
No, it's a good show.
it's good.
Coming
Oh,
up.
I have been watching a show that I've been meaning to watch for a couple of years. I
What's
can't
that?
remember if you've ever watched it. Fargo.
It's been on my list. Everybody says it's so good, and I just haven't
I've
gotten
been
around to it.
enjoying the shit out of it. I'm only on the first season, but I've been enjoying the fuck out of it. It's really entertaining.
You want to know what's weird? I'm in a weird spot with TV right now. I haven't started anything new in a while. I'm keeping caught up on Silo because those episodes they're dropping now, and I'm keeping caught up on Star Trek: Strange New Worlds because it's the final season for that show, and I'm kind of keeping up with that.
Yeah.
But as far
Nico's
as
Nico's just happy that I'm finally watching something other than Stranger Things.
I was gonna say, there you go. At least there's that.
Thank God.
But I got into this Star Trek mode where I binged through the entire 7-season run of Star Trek Voyager, and now I'm revisiting the early 2000s Battlestar Galactica, just because I'm in a sci-fi mood, and there's not really something like that right now happening, other than the little bit that we're getting from the last gasps of Strange New Worlds. So I've just been doing that. What is this? Oh, well, that was interesting. It was a good experiment. Instagram has apparently disconnected.
Oh no.
Yes, an hour is the max on that.
It might be. Well, I look over there and it's still going because it's substantially behind us. The stream is much slower. All right. Well, then if all these stupid messages are popping up now. Oh my God.
I would just like to point out that
Go ahead, please say something.
Marcus did call out Ted Lasso started back up again today, which is,
Yeah, Nico asked me yesterday. He was like, "We have Apple TV still, right?" I'm like, "Yes."
I have yet to watch any of Ted Lasso. Isn't it
I only
like
get clips from when I sneak into the room when Nico's watching it.
I think you might think it's okay, but kind of bounce off of it.
Yeah, it's kind of like a soccer thing, right? Isn't soccer part of it or something?
Yes.
Yes.
The main character is the
Soccer
manager
coach.
of a soccer or football club.
That's probably not going to grab me. You're right. All right, well then let's bring this puppy to an end. And you guys are going to see Spider-Man before next week.
Yes.
Yep.
We're planning to see it this weekend.
All right, good. All right, since you're here, ladies first, Tina, where do we find you on the internet?
You can find me on most major social medias under Cheddar Popper, CheddarPoppr. I had a video reach 4,900 views.
Hell yeah.
On
Nico?
TikTok.
On TikTok.
You can find all my social media that I currently still post at is at nicholasqualls.com. That has all the links to all the places. You can find me at there. That's pretty much it.
Zega Boy?
Yeah. You can find me on Instagram. I'm Master of the Matrix 91. You can find me on Discord and Steam as a dangerous mute lunatic, and of course, you can find me on Letterboxd, Master Z91.
All right, you can find me mostly on TikTok at the.film.doc right here on YouTube, also under the same name, the Film Doc over on Instagram, and OTS Movies on Letterboxd. I am still trying to watch through this list of 100 worst movies of all time. It's fucking rough. I haven't been doing as many videos about it because how many videos can I do of me saying, yeah, this movie fucking sucks, it's awful. So follow me on Letterboxd, and there is a list there where I'm rating each movie as I watch it, so you can at least see that. And then occasionally I'll do a video. We'll see. It's going to be kind of chaos coming up because Zach and I are about to make a movie. We're about to shoot a little short film. So.
I'm sorry, can you read Marcus's comments real quick?
Oh, wait, let's see.
Just scroll and read that little chaos.
What?
It's called fucking football because you kick it with your foot.
No, you have to read it right. Don't you dare call it soccer. It's called fucking football. Because you kick it with your foot.
Not the triggered. I love it. That made my night right there. The little trigger.
I would ask Marcus, how do you spell color?
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Anyway, moving on.
Color, not color.
Shit. It's probably more accurate, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
I'm just saying. Anyway, this coming next week, we are going to try to do a show, but we will see because we're rolling up on the 48-hour film project. And I know, Tina, I know. That's why I said we're going to really try to do it because I know it's your week.
It's as close as I can get my camera.
But we are making a movie this coming weekend, so it's going to be a little bit of a wild time. But so if we are on here, we will be sharing plans for that and how that's going to go. So until then, we'll see you everybody next week.
Bye, everybody.
Bye, everybody.